So thank you so much for chatting to us today.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about what you're here exhibiting?
Sure. So I'm here exhibiting the National Museum of African American History and Culture, which is a new museum that opened in September of 2016 on the National Mall in D.C.
Awesome. So what category are you here under?
Architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah.
Cool. So tell us about your journey to get here.
Sure. So, this building was architecturally was about an 8-year process, but coming into an existence, it was almost 100 years in the making. So obviously an incredibly important, resonant project. As I mentioned, it opened in September of 2016, and people really flocked to see it. And what was really incredible was people who didn't even know if they'd be able to get inside the museum just came and said, I just want to be here for this moment because it felt so important. And so to have this museum be recognized by the Design Museum, our firm, Adjay Associates, was founded in London, to have a project that's very much, in America, but celebrated globally, and especially in our hometown, is incredibly meaningful for us.
Yeah. Well, it sounds incredible. So what kind of stuff are you exhibiting there? Like what stuff is on it?
So, we're obviously the architects, and so our contribution was mostly design, but the curators have the museum is separated into 3 distinct galleries. So below grade, you have a history gallery, which really tells the story of the journey, the Black journey in America from the transatlantic slave trade through to Obama's inauguration. And then if you go above, there's 2 separate floors of galleries, one about community and the next about culture. And the culture has everything from visual arts to music to hair, all the ways in which Black people have contributed immensely to American culture.
Wow. Awesome. So just quickly about what we're here at today, and then
Yeah.
I'll let you go. Thank you so much. This has been
Yeah,
great.
no.
So how did you get into the Beazley Designs exhibition? Like, how are you here? Did you apply, or were you just nominated, or?
Well, so you are nominated,
Yeah.
we were, the design was nominated, and I think that our design is here because if you look at the curation overall, you really see the ways in which design is working towards a better, more equal world, in terms of sustainability, in terms of equality. You see things like social movements, like the Pussy Hat is here, but our museum really is part of that story. It was very, very important for us to make this design something that was celebratory, a design that really honored this community, that really brought a community that has historically been marginalized into the forefront and say, they belong here, we belong here, this is all part of what America is, and by extension, lessons for the world at large. And I think that we are honored that our design is being considered among these other incredible designs as one that is contributing to moving our world to a more egalitarian place for everyone.